All right. Why are you not rich? Why are you not rich yet? I'm going to answer the question today in just about 10 minutes. After this video, you'll be able to get a grasp of kind of what you're in. What is this? What are we? What is life? How does this work? You know? Because of that, once you understand a little bit of that, that's when the rich comes in, okay? Being rich, the biggest thing you have to understand is being rich is not something that happens physically first, okay? People try and change the stuff around them. They try to change their car, upgrade their car, make everything look better, and play it as rich, okay? That's not how it goes. You don't put your energy into the physical world to get physical stuff back. That's not how it works, okay? You put your mental, okay? Your mentality, your mindset, okay? That is a spitting image. Your physical stuff, okay? Your physicality, what you see, what you do in a day, what you drive, what you live in, etc. That is based on your past actions, thoughts, etc. Okay? You can see where your parents are at right now based off of what they did the last 10, 15, 20 years. Okay? Now, if you took the route of which a lot of your parents did, most of your parents did, 99% of your parents did, took the route of school, took the route of a 9 to 5, took the route of being normal, okay? That route is commonly took by 99% of the world. Now, why is that? Why are people not rich? There's a very simple answer to that, okay? And the answer to that is they don't care. They don't try. They're lazy. They're comfortable. That's the main one, okay? Being comfortable, if you're comfortable, you know exactly why you shouldn't be there, because you're too comfortable, okay? Being too comfortable will kill you. It will, okay? Believe in yourself so much to the point where you know it's real, you know it's true. You have to align with the future millionaire version of yourself that's already there. It's already there. It already happened. This whole life has already happened. You're just the consciousness and awareness that's sitting in the human body that's going through it. You already watched this video. This video was already watched. 10 days ago, you didn't know you were gonna watch this video because it was on a timeline. God knew you were gonna watch the video though. Past, the present, and it's all the same. The only thing that matters is right this second. The present. The present is the only thing that matters, and the only thing that will matter. You don't go to bed and you say, I can't wait for tomorrow, and you wake up and you're like, hey, we're in tomorrow. You go, it's now. Right or wrong? It's exactly how it works. You can put in the work every single day, day after day after day after day, and you will see no progress. And you freak out. You lose your mind. This isn't real. This isn't working. How does, and then you give up. And then, now you are your parent. It's as simple as that. Giving up will wipe you away. Everything's gone after you give up, okay? Being rich is a mindset. You have to be rich in your mind first before you can put it into the physical world, okay? Once you realize that that's true and you understand that, being rich becomes easier, okay? Being rich and making the money is the easiest part. The hardest part is understanding really what it is, okay? You believe it's hard. You have these limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are something, usually, that got installed to you when you were a young kid, okay? So for me, for example, when I was 12, I already knew I wanted to be rich, and I already, I was streaming and doing all these different things, trying to make Jake Paul YouTube videos and, all these different things, okay? I was a kid. And I just knew that. I knew that about myself. I knew I wanted to be rich. I knew I wanted to have all the money in the world. I just didn't know how I was going to get there, okay? And that's the problem that everybody goes through. You have a desire. That desire is not there for no reason. That desire didn't pop into your mind at 12 years old because randomly, okay? That desire is there because it's already you. You are already that person in the future. You now need to align with that individual, okay? Visions are not fake. You're in a vision right now, okay? You are just an aware individual playing the game called life. That's all it is. Stop overthinking it. It's right in front of you. Everything that you think you don't know, you know. It's right there. Everything is sitting right in front of our faces, and yet we make it so complicated on ourselves from what we've learned, what we've heard, etc. A limiting belief, let's go back to that real quick. A limiting belief was something that was installed into you when you were young. Now, that can be anything. For me, the main ones usually are being rich is not feasible. That's not reasonable. That's not possible. Come back into reality. That's not real. You were taught that at a young age by people that never got rich, never tried to be rich. So they just shut down your beliefs for no reason. Another really big one is God. People are scared, to get really rich and have money and all this stuff because there's this one, I don't remember what it says. What was it? It was something along the lines of, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. Now, when you hear that, you're like, oh no, I better obey God. I better not get rich. I better stay poor. That's not how it works. That's not even what God's saying. You took it out of context, okay? What God is saying is he's saying, don't put money over me. That's all he's saying. Do not put money over me. If you're going to worship money and not me, that's when you go to hell, okay? You're not going to hell because you made $1 million, okay? $1 million in my bank account. Me and God aren't cool no more. That's not how it works, okay? You've been brainwashed into thinking these little limiting beliefs since you were young. Now, what you have to do is undo those, and then on top of it, rewire your entire brain, and then the rich follows, okay? It's literally as simple as that. You have to get rid of these limiting beliefs, understand that this is a projection of consciousness, and what you do plays a part in your future. And you're like, well, no shit, obviously, Caden, duh, okay? Well, for the average individual that wants to make $70,000 a year, being a fucking vet, yeah, that does make sense, okay? You're not understanding that though. If you want to be a vet, what the fuck are you doing on this video? Just get out of here. You already failed. You've already accepted the bare minimum of this life. You already lost, okay? Now, what I'm saying by that is, if you want to be a doctor, chase that, okay? I'm not saying money is the only thing that matters. For me, money is the only thing that matters. I only care about being rich. Now, that doesn't mean I don't care about my family. That doesn't mean I don't care about God. That doesn't mean I don't care about all these other things. That's not what I'm saying, okay? What I'm saying is that money runs this world. And if you want to have any part of fun, any part of control, any part of power, any part of anything, you better have money, or you will be a slave for the rest of your entire life. And once you're in it, you won't get out of it, okay? Once you see that everything is a lie, everything is a joke, everything is not made out what it's meant to be, you wake up, okay? It takes a lot of people a long time to understand that, and some people never do figure that out, okay? You need to wake the fuck up and realize no one is gonna help you, okay? Now, what that means is getting rich is the answer. It will solve your problems, okay? You are stuck in a reality Do you want to go to work every single day? No, you don't. I know that. I know you don't, okay? Person that's watching this, you don't want to do that. I know you don't want to do that, okay? Now, how do you escape that? Okay? All starts with the mind. There will be more videos on this. You have a conscious, you have a subconscious, you have a unconscious, you have all these things that literally will build you or fucking ruin you. And it's crazy. You have more control than you think you do, but at the same time you don't. And that's hard to understand because your life already played out, it's already happened, but you're choosing the POV you want to go down, okay? There's hundreds of POVs: poor, broke, happy, sad, mad, angry, fucking lesbian. There's all sorts of different paths you could go down, okay? Now you are sitting here and saying, which one am I gonna go through now, okay? I've chose mine, okay? And then you probably chose yours too if you're watching this, okay? Now that you understand that part, and you understand that you're choosing a path, okay, that will project your consciousness. If you think, hey, I'm gonna be broke, I'm gonna be poor, I'm never gonna make it, you're gonna be broke and you're gonna be poor and you're never gonna make it. If you think and you align with your millionaire self and you think, I'm gonna be rich, you drive like you're rich, you talk like you're rich, you study like you're rich, you do everything like you're rich, it will come true. It's manifestation. The law of attraction and the law of detachment also go hand in hand with this, okay? People say they contradict each other, but they don't. The law of attraction is simply attracting stuff. Okay, perfect example. If you want a girl really bad, okay, how you get that girl is not, hey, I love you so much, I want to be with you forever. Please, 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 hang out with me. Please, 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 please. That's not how you're gonna get that girl, okay? It's the same thing with money. You are not gonna get that girl by begging. Just as if she begs for you, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this bitch doing, okay? It's the same exact principle. That girl will come to you once you already have your shit figured out. You don't need to go search for that. Do you ever notice how the best of the best things come when you're not expecting it? If you will not be rich because you're searching too hard for it, okay? Understand your mind, okay? You have to become obsessed with your mind. You have to understand it. You have to love yourself more than anybody to be able to truly understand how this works, okay? I think we're gonna end it here, but there's gonna be more videos. I wanna do a video on each law. These laws are very serious and they will make or break you. They will 100% get you to where you wanna go, wherever you want to go. You don't have to just apply the being rich. If you wanna be a fucking piece of shit, you can manifest it and it will happen. Like, literally, you'll be rich if you truly try, you truly believe in yourself. It's very possible. And it is very obtainable and reachable. So do it. Try it. If you don't try, you're in the same position you are right now. And if you fail, you're still in the same position you are right now. Just try it. I'm not gonna do some corny ass outro and shit, but till the next one, till we talk about law of attraction, physics, all the psychology behind getting rich. It's crazy. It'll change your whole life. All right. So that's that. And I don't know what the consistency of posting is. I don't know. We're kind of just going with the flow. So yeah. All right. I don't know how to end this shit. Bye.